Hello guys, welcome back. So I bring you guys a new feature. I know it's a one day later than I told you guys, but I was adding more and more and more, and I need to stop now. It's cool. Before I had the next step. So now if you press F8, it will bring this back up in front, even if you are in the game, which is a pretty cool feature. So as long as you have enter friend in the middle of the screen, the mouse will snap into the middle of the screen. I think that's a pretty cool feature there, so you don't so you know where the mouse is. Because sometimes we would lose the mouse and we have to kind of move around. This time, easy. So this way, it works the same way. You just click on your park, you can lock it, but now the difference is in here. So now we don't have more check marks for the background and the opacity or the transparency. So if you click on BG, you'll put the backgrounds off. And if you click on opacity, now you click over and over again. If you give multiple clicks, it will give you different types of opacity, and you can just stop in the one you like. All right, so that's the new. It looks more clean this way and more easy to to move. Unlock worked the same way as before. The only reason that this one is not buttoned is because if you're new to the game, you have no idea which park is on. At least now you can always know which one is on by seeing the check mark. Need zone has a little bit of updates. As you can see now, it's more easy to drag and more easy to close. Was something that was requested. Like, and now every window has this little cross. I know it's ugly for now, and you just click on it and it'll go away. Simple as that. Now, one of the new features is loadouts and trophy rating. So as you can see, this little menu pops out, and now we have our 6 parks over here. And if you click on them, now we have Leighton Lake loadout. And then we have the animal, we have the height, which is in kilograms and pounds this time. Everything is in kilograms and pounds here. This is the minimal diamond requirements, if I believe. So there we go. There's a trophy ratings, and the weapon, I didn't give you a specific weapon. I just simply added a class. As you can see, there's 2A and 2B. We'll see in a second. The same for the fourth class. The colors now, we can see which one there's a color or not, and the scent as well. Okay, so there's a new cool feature. As always now, there's like a cross on every single window now. So that makes it way more easy. So on new feature, which is already not new feature, but I didn't talk on the last video, which is notebook. So on the notebook, you can type anything you want and save. As long as you save, you'll remember the last thing you saved. And you can resize this as much as you want. This bar will go away after you lock it. The same for all buttons. So if you want to choose your opacity, use this handlebar right here. So you can choose the transparency of this until it fits your needs. And then you can just lock it, and there you go. If you don't want it, just like this. So there's a shortcut for this, which is going to be Alt-D. And now if you click Alt-D, it will pop this up. And the same goes for Alt-Q, now open scores. Easy access. And I put a cross right there, just to get more close to the add button. And Alt-Q will turn it off and on. Alt-W will turn on need zones if you click Alt-W. I believe Alt-E is the timers, which is a new feature I'm going to show you right now. So the timers, as you can see, I lost my mouse. There you go. The timers, I had only 2 timers. I don't think we need anything else. One for the blocker. I already have them on the compass down there, which I don't want to show you with this right now. So if we unlock, we have it right there. As you can see, we have lock and we have scent. I was playing before. So now I put a little letter over there so you know which one is which. Of course, it would be very confusing if there was not. So how this works is every time you click on one of those, on the button, it will reset the timer, which is 30 minutes. If you click lock, of course, it will lock. You will just stay the time and you can't click over it, which you should do after you choose the right place. And you can unlock, obviously. And if you can hide and stop the clock by clicking on this H button. And to bring it back, just simply click on the blocker again, or the scent, whatever you're doing. So now there's like that 2 new cool feature, which is timers. If you think that is needed for any more timers, it's a simple, easy add. So just tell me and I will add more timers, depending on the reason for it. Another thing now, it's called integrity. So now we have integrity. If you click on here, we'll see the classes I was talking about. Now you have 2A and 2B. You have the 4A and the 4B. So because different weapons can be used. This is all from the community post, which they will be linked in this description. So now it's easy to get your integrity. You don't need anything else beside here. You can just check them and be happy. There's bow, shotguns, handguns, and rifles. So everything you need. Now compasses. This is a cool feature. I'm very happy about compasses for now. So compasses are pretty cool for one simple reason, because now we have 3 compasses. Let me unlock those guys. So the three compasses now, this already know, it's our old friends from the previous version. Now we have this one, if you want to complete, and we have this one right here, which is pretty cool. If you just put it like this, you can make it, it will kind of just for you to see the wind in this case. But the idea behind this, I use it like this because I would like to know where the wind, but if you don't care where the wind is, you can just, put no opacity, just put it right there. Let me close this one and this one. And now with this cool feature is, and the reason why I did this one is, now if you click on timers, so you can just click here and put a timer, your timers right here, and that will look pretty cool. And now you lock them and they will stay right there, so you have your timers kind of in there. Maybe now that I see it, maybe I'll have a resize for the timers, but for now it looks pretty the way it is. So there's those new features. Of course, I didn't talk about this on my last release, so let's talk about now. Now we have the ruler and the seat. This is one of the first requests, and now it's way more improved. If you click and drag, it will move. If you right click, it will jump into big chunks. And then you have the slider for more precise in the place you like. The same goes for the CP ruler, which is the same compass as the other one, but this one we can right click to rotate fast, and then we have this little thing. So this is how you're supposed to use it. If by any chance this happens, it's very easy. Just click, and it'll go back up in front. And there you have it. Of course, they have opacity as well. Now the last and not least is info. So now we have all our shortcuts in here in case you forgot them. F8 should be easy to remember. So Alt Q for the scores, Alt W for needs, and then you have all the links about on the front that you need to know. And that's it. Those are all the new features. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time.